Holy cannoli, bro. Holy beans on toast. What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for hanging out with me as I begin one of my favorite Mega Man games of all time. Mega Man 03. Starring the Recoil Rod. Yes, all right, we got Kite. Oh boy, getting good stuff now. That's what I'm talking about. Hairwad, what's up? Yes, Recoil Rod time. Yes, my favorite. Kite, time to finally move beyond any silly weapon leveling nonsense. Sings, I'm gonna be a Mega Man. I don't know what the actual tune was gonna be, but that's what it is now. Kite finally will be able to equip babies instead of just consuming them for great gains. Dan, but I like consuming babies for sustenance. What's up, Lucky? How you doing? Pretty damn good, Kite. How about you? Elf Beans? Good afternoon, Stinky. How dare you? All right, let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. I'm ready, Freddy. I was just playing Pocket Dungeon before this because it's a really fucking good game. Hold on a second. Let me scoot a little bit forward. Woo! All right, perfect. Vamonos, dude. I'm ready, Freddy. For the Recoil Rod. That's what they call me, Recoil Roderick. No, I do not want to connect to the internet. You must not know about my business. Yes. Look how tiny Ciel is, even tinier than before. Ooh, those figure back there. Oh, looks like a big old boss. Hope your weekend was good, chat. Hope you're ready. Oh man, look at that squiggly font. Looks like the Switch audio is a little bit loud for y'all. I'm going to turn it down a smidge. And I'm going to turn my volume up. I actually forgot about the stream today. I was just looking for something to pass the evening while I pack some stuff for a trip. Well, look no further. Hell yeah, mini games. Forgot about that. Oh, here we go. Reading. Shit. The legendary Reploid Zero awoke from a long slumber. With Ciel's resistance, he defeated Copy X, the ruler of Neo Arcadia. Doing everything I can pretend it's still the weekend today. Yes! I had a very social weekend, but squeezed in some Minecraft as I could. Hell yeah. The terror of Neo Arcadian regime ended. But the energy shortage remained a constant problem. People's phones dying. Ciel devoted herself to researching new forms of energy, and El Piso became the newly appointed resistance leader. You know, if I didn't have any context, I wouldn't know who any of these people were. However, overcome by his desire for power, Elf Pizza awakened the Dark Elf, whose magic had once nearly destroyed the world. See, it's fantasy. He said magic. Elf Pizza, thirsting for that pizza, for the power of the Dark Elf, lost sight of his true duty, and was finally defeated after a fierce battle. It was not too fierce, fierce enough. However, the Dark Elf fled, her destination unknown. He was thirsty, alright. The battle over the Dark Elf had only just begun. Holy shit, that is one hell of a stink eye. Elf Pizza is giving Zero there. Bro, looks like Zero just stole his last pudding from the fridge or something. He's like, motherfucker, 2 months later. Linda just played Binding of Isaac and Final Fantasy Tactics Remaster on and off all weekend. First time playing Tactics and I'm hooked. Hell yeah. I was like, who's Linda? Kinda, got it. He was thirsty, alright, yep. Sure is. Quiet. What's up, Admiral Crow? Good to see you, buddy. Things are almost too peaceful now. Miss Ciel completed her research on the new energy. I look just like him, but I'm facing to the left. And if it solves the energy crisis, Neo Arcadia won't have a reason to fight us anymore.
Actually...
Oh my god, her face!
There is already this new energy, the Ciel system, but I haven't received a reply yet. They won't get back to my email.
Don't worry, I'm sure their answer will come soon. There's no more reason to fight. We can live in peace. Oh yeah? Right? We're in the middle of a mission. Shut the fuck up. Oh shit, I was right. So put a lid on it and walk.
Sorry!
Dude, exactly. Oh my god! And now I can see it at the bottom of my actual screen too. That's amazing. I can't not skip these by the way.
The reading is getting closer. We're getting.
Recap narration TLDR. This guy had one job. Oh wow! Look at that!
Oh my god, the parallaxing! Holy shit!
She do be rocking the coat though. It's true. It looks pretty good. Is that some kind of ship? Monsieur, did that huge thing fall from outer space?
Yes, but what's more?
Look at her fucking face, dude.
It's giving out the same energy reading as the Dark Elf. Oh, fuck!
Oh, hey, what's up, Jack? Thanks for the raid.
I thought there's only one in the whole world.
No, don't worry about it. Look at her fucking face.
Zero was against the idea, but just had to find out what could possibly be going on here.
Neo Arcadia has the area ahead of us cordoned off. Cordoned? Mi corazón? Is that a word? Cordoned? Froggy went a cordon, he did right. Cordoned. Is that a word? It is a word? Okay, it's new to me. Good to know. There was no parallax and the snow just gave out an avalanche away. Goody, thank you. Okay, cool. I'm happy everybody's more literate than I am. Get a dictionary. Blackwood, you get it for me. Miss reading all them old school mystery books and actually reading anything, you know? Neo Arcadia has the area ahead of us cordoned off. That's what the police say when they block off an area. Well, dang.
What?
See, she doesn't know either.
What does cordon mean?
You guys stay here until I make sure it's safe.
Okay, be careful, Zero.
Yeah, watch more Law and Order. Like, gong gong. Oh yeah. It's Mega Man Zero, baby. Hold on a sec. I gotta do the goods. That's a nice little portrait art up there. None learned. See, just like me, not knowing the word cordoned. What's up, Zikasai? How you doing, buddy? Type B all the time. Pow, pow, pow. Time to play the best game. I'm so excited. Yeah. Oh, get out of the ground. It's a fucking ice shrimp, dude. Perfect for a refreshing cocktail. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Elves and bot. What the fuck was that? It's empty. This is the worst Christmas ever. Oh, hell yeah, that's right. Get out of the ground, shrimp. Oh God. Oh God, I saw my life flash before my eyes after playing too much Minecraft. I was like, packed snow! Jesus Christ. Or powder snow. Look how angry he is in this. Yeah. Used to hate those shrimp. They're the worst. Up ahead. That's where the Dark Elf reading is coming from. To be fair, Zero is several centuries old at this point. There's no reason for him to not be more well-spoken than the little 10-year-old. The soldiers, meanwhile, just pretend to know what he was saying to save face. Yeah, exactly. She knew who I was. Why would the elf who almost destroyed the world know me? That sounds like some fucking lore.
Zero, are you there?
Maintain radio silence. The enemy is near. He has now told Ciel and the others to shut the fuck up twice. It's not even 5 minutes into the game. This motherfucker is a ball buster. Ain't you glad you didn't eat any of her babies? I am, actually. What's up, Possum? Black Man Zero! I don't think that's how radios work. Tranquility. Zero speaks with an ancient dialect, like when he says ask instead of axe. Exact. Oh my god. You can't just sit here listening to classical music. I like big butts and a cat out. That was such a good bit in Futurama. Get down! Get down, Mr. President! Neo Arcadians! Monsieur L, look out! Oh, fuck! No! Fuck. Hey, big boy. And Zika said, no, this is the future. He speaks like us, while Ciel et al. Speak like Ultra Zoomers. That isn't based at all! Neo-Arcadians, if only we had shut the fuck up. Yeah, exactly. I dread the thought. Stop saying skibbity! Stop it, Ciel! Relax, they won't come to any harm. I'm gonna come on the other hand. Harpooya! I'm letting you off the hook this time, but you and those resistance fighters must leave now. The resistance is giving. It's giving. You're letting us off the hook? Harpooya warping in. Dude, what is wrong with your friends? I can hear them yelling halfway across the Arctic. It's like fucking Ryuji from Persona 5. Because we're the Phantom Fans! Swipe. Scram! Bro, he is Virgil! Scram! I love Dad Virgil saying scram. I don't have time to mess with you now. I'm gonna go jerk off after seeing you again.
Zero! Everyone's dead again! Ah! Can you hear me?
Seems you're okay. Leave the rest of this up to me. I want you all to head back to the Resistance base. The one time this guy isn't coming in to fight with Zero, he literally just popped up to drop a noise complaint. Yeah, he's like disturbing the peace. He's writing citations and shit. That's another one. Luke, so I started my engineering course at college recently, and I now have learned to my despair that the symbol for stress in engineering is the Greek letter sigma. Is it like this? Bald ass motherfucker. He started to get tired of coming up with excuses for checking in on Zero, right? Look at him through binoculars. Oh, look at that ass. I gotta say something to him. I gotta. Them briefs. He's filling up those briefs. I've heard that voice somewhere before. Yeah, it's Harpooya. You met him. I'm just kidding. Is it calling me? Look at that blur, actually. That's kind of a nice effect. You don't see that very often in the GBA. I don't even know how they did that. Wow. Must have run it through a filter and then just plopped it in here. That's super cool. Look at that. That's really interesting. He should learn from Cute Fish, who never made excuses at all. Right. You're wondering why Zero looks so goddamn pissed? He had to walk all the way over here from the Resistance base and listen to Ciel chatter the whole way. No, she's fine. Yeah, he doesn't like any kind of talking. Wait, wasn't I supposed to scram? Zero doesn't follow orders. He doesn't scram when told to scram. Yeah. Oh, okay, I guess I don't need these after all. Alright. If you're gonna grade me harshly, I'm gonna be really mad. Oh, I got an extra mic. Oh, I got an extra mic. Ooh, look, I got an extra mic. Ooh, cut me up. Ooh, cut me up. Open up so I can catch you in half. Ooh. Ah, rocks. I mean, ice. It's because the Resistance told him to lock in. He has no idea what that means. I love it. I love this insight. This joke is gonna last, I think. Come on. I'll come back for you. I'm coming back for you, baby. Oh, so much fun. Give me the goods. Give me the stuff. That's sweet. Funky stuff. Get away. Get away. Baton bones. Zero got told the situation is out of pocket and was just confused. He wasn't filled with pockets. Only briefs. Underwears don't have it. Oh god, this makes the whole Resistance talks like Zoomers thing worse. Okay. Ooh, it's fun. That's nice. That's nice. That's fun. Ebbing and flow. Oh, that's some steppins. Oh god. Oh god, is it Heavy Lobster? Oh shit, it is Heavy Lobster. Now you're asking for it. Whack, 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 whack! I'll blast you to pieces. Folks try to compliment Zero for being a badass and end up giving him trauma flashbacks. Resistance. Lock in? Zero. Did you say dock in? Well, alright. Whack! I knew he was gonna whack. He whacked. Oof! With a PH, because he's just too fly. Wow. Look at this. Look at this strapping gentleman. Pant. Stop making fun of my lack of pants. God. Are you alive, Fafnir? What a monster. Kite, I know Leviathan is a little too excited for Zero, but seriously, first on-screen appearance is her getting fisted through a wall by Zero's old body. Hey, spoilers! Spoilers! The two of us fighting together and not a scratch. It's such a shame there weren't a lot of interactions with the Guardians in 3. Yeah, it's true. Omega, the evil Reploid banished from Neo Arcadia. He's pretty tough. Pretty handsome, too. What's this affection that I have for him immediately? Zero? What the heck are you doing here? Omega Male, yes. You fought Sigma Male. Get ready for Omega Male. Usually worse. In this case, it's better. What is that thing? For as cool as Omega is, his moveset never quite impressed me. I agree. It's very, like, utilitarian platformer boss. That's Omega. His mere existence defies reality. I don't know about that. He's strong, but he's not as fun to fight as you are. Get over here. I don't feel like fighting him, so he's all yours. See you later, Zero. I'm not wounded. You're wounded. Bah, that Leviathan. Grr, I can't move. We'll have to finish this another time. Hey, Zero. I'll get you and Omega one of these days. Though it does make sense that his attack, Zika said, it does make sense his attacks would be like, why the fuck are my arms magnets? Kite, Zero, what are you doing here? Not getting folded by like a lawn chair for starters. Kite, Dan, and if you beat me off here, I mean you beat me here, I shall simply return as Beta Male. Don't you dare die before then, Zero. Got a little head wingus. You good, bro? Omega, huh? So you were the one who called me here. Hot. Right? Look at his, like, little pecs, his little JoJo pose. Don't. You cut that out. It's, like, kind of like oddly somber music. Whack. Whack, whack, whack! Now I'm the one who's whacking. Oh, no! Super balls! Oh, bouncy balls! Ah, shit! Leave me alone. Okay, got it. Cut it out, man. Not cool. Yeah. I might have to restart if I get a B, because I really, really, really want to get those skills. Ow! I agree, Mox. Harpuya dreams of being Eiffel Towered by Zero and Omega. Zika, you've made me realize that Omega does look like a stand. Yeah. I agree with that, though, Mox. The design is a touch overcomplicated, but overall, that's how I feel about Cerule Edge. And there's a lot of similarities between the two now that I look at them. All balls are bouncy if you're brave enough. It needs further research, I think. Kite, I like how dramatic the Guardians are, trying to be like they didn't just run the hell away with 1 HP and a concussion. Meanwhile, Harpuya is taking his union-mandated lunch break, I guess. He showed up to tell me to fuck off to obfuscate the fact that they got their shit pushed in by this tall gentleman. Zika Sai, God! We're responding to Kenj. Harpuya is drinking break room coffee right now. Speaking of which, he just had the water cooler. And they just show up like they're like fuck it, they're barely holding it together. Like, oh, when did you guys get back? Harpuya, we really needed your help. You're like the strongest of us. I should ask: is break room coffee over there usually pre-sweetened? Considering they're descendants of X, and I can only imagine X having like cute little like sweet coffee drinks. Yes, I imagine so by default. They're like, frappuccino. Imagine getting bodied by the first boss 2v1. How embarrassing. What up, Blackheim? It always makes me so sad when coffee is sweetened in the bottle. Yeah, Who would do such a monstrous thing as to sweeten coffee? Usually these days it's like those K-cups. You just don't give up, do you? Look, he's glowing. Beetle, bottle, beetle. Plastic waste. I melt that shit down and drink that as a separate beverage. Oh, there he is. He's just like, I had to style him. Growl! Garwool. Sorry, I didn't mean to mispronounce that. Garwool. No, like, sweeten it all right, but not the whole thermos that other people are going, oh, that's some shit, yeah. I would also be mad because the ratio probably wouldn't be, like, right for me. Dan, X wishes that Starbles or Starbies would bring back the pink unicorn coffee. He's like... Kite, okay, if you put it like that, I have now left to imagine Harpuyo was trying to save face in front of Zero as well after taking the first round against Omega. Zero saw him being all dramatic. From Harpuyo's POV, he heard nothing Zero said over the beeping of his low health alert. Oh, never mind, he was on lunch break. Yeah, there he is.
So you're Omega. I'm afraid I can't let you leave this place, ever. Time for your destruction.
Luke, I find the impractical halberd sword incredibly funny, especially since the hands are bigger than the handle. That's true. You know what it is? It's actually a nobody sword. Isn't that literally what the sword looked like for the Berserker nobodies in Kingdom Hearts 2? Did they cop this or vice versa? Or is it just like, it just happened? Well, no. If you think about foreshortening, no, those hands are way too big. Yeah, that's how Dr. Wily laughs, so I'm giving him that same laugh.
Yeah. Omega, that will be quite enough. Now the world is mine. From this day forward, you will fight with this person as a Neo-Arcadian. It's not polite smashing a friend like that.
I'm gonna fuck up my voice doing this, but it's worth it.
Garwool, Lord Weil.
Lord Weil.
There we go. Maybe like,
Lord Weil.
yeah, like a robot voice.
Yeah.
Garwool.
He said Garwool twice.
A Neo-Arcadian? Who is this guy?
I'm a shuttlecock. Look at it wafting down.
Yeah. I am Weil. You may call me Dr. Weil.
Hey, that sounds kind of similar to something. I wonder what it is. The cartoon villain's sense of design is perhaps the strongest evidence for this Weil is Wily theory. I just like, okay. I'm really happy to get to Mega Man 0, 3, and 4 because I want to find direct confirmation one way or another that they're like, he isn't the same guy. Talk about his backstory or some shit. Because people are like, no, he's not the same guy. He's a different guy. He's got like he's like started as a Repler. They say he started as a Repler or whatever. I'm like, okay, bullshit. We'll find out. I want confirmation. Because if there's any suspension of disbelief, it's stupid. Okay, it's dumb to have him be a different guy with this many similarities. Legally distinct Doctor, like, it's stupid, right? To have so many similarities. Oh, anyway, I'll get into the nitty gritty of that. I'll bitch about it the entire time. Get your asses ready. No, Omega, stop. From this day onward, you are now adopted. Stop obliterating your new neighbor. Yeah, really. Dan, looks like this predates KH2 by about 18 months. I'm on to you, Tetsuya Nomura. It probably took way longer to develop that, but he's like, ooh, that looks pretty good. ADHD brain is now satisfied. Thank you. I appreciate it. I would have looked it up. Oh, so the Wily discourse is now officially on trial. Yes. Tink, tink, tink. Court is in session. Kenjamin, if Weil and Wily are the same guy, it's one way AI Dr. Light could work. Yeah. I believe that AI Dr. Light, there's something for that, but I think it's way stronger and more impactful if he's actually dead and he because okay, here's the thing, right? They originally planned it that he was just fucking dead. He's like, I'm never gonna see you use this, but here you go, King. Load it up, right? Honestly, the fact that his JP name is Vile makes this introduction kind of funny, considering introducing yourself with the words, you may call me Dr. Vile, has got to be the most Saturday morning cartoon villain name physically possible. That's true, Kite. It's Dr. Horrible. He has a PhD in horribleness. Real deep cut. Anyway,
You must know my name, Harpuya of the Four Guardians, and you, the legendary hero.
Mans is a Captain Planet villain. I was thinking the same thing. You may call me Dr. Very Bad. Yes, Kasai. Kenjamin, absolutely. Dead Dr. Light is better for a narrative. It's just dumb what they did, and I want to make it work. Yes. They retconned it into him being like, oh, it's so horrible that this happened. The only other possibility is the fact that he had a recording and a contingency, like an activation switch for Cataclysm A, B, and C. There's probably going to be like a big war. Oh, it's so terrible that this war happened. What war was it, Dr. Light? I don't know. I'm dead.
Zero. Dr. Weil?
Someone else could have revived him as an AI later, or perhaps build an AI from all known data on him. I mean, the weirder that shit gets with AI now, the more plausible. And like, there's a copy X. I know he was a robot to begin with, but like, you know, that second option would be interesting because it would behave like Light, but not have any memories of personal connection with Mega Man. Kite, hello, I am Vile. That is my name. Personality and portfolio all at once.
You're kidding me. It can't be. Why are you, who were banished from Neo Arcadia a century ago, with Omega?
Thank you for the exposition. That's simple. Okay, let's see. I brought him. So he's glitching. I brought him.
Master X, is that you?
This is the same sprite. He was banished a century ago. The thing that I'm thinking, right, is if he is a completely different person, he found Dr. Wily's work and idolized it to the point of imprinting his identity onto himself. Like, he took it onto himself. That's the only thing that I was thinking about it the other day because I was fuming about the idea that they made something so similar as like a potential dope-ass option, and then they just fucking put the kibosh on it. It's a deep fake he put on top of Cleverbot, yeah. Why is X stuttering, though? He's glitching because he's like another Xerox of a Xerox. I just realized how weirdly small X looks next to Harpuya. Harpuya's huge! He's taller than everybody, including Zero. Oh, Harpuya? I've been misspelling the name the whole time. Harpuya, yeah. You haven't changed. And then there's... I missed you, Zero. Tall boy. You must be. You're a copy, aren't you?
Yeah, I brought back Master X, whom you defeated long ago, to protect humanity from the chaos of this world.
Weil saved my life. I owe him, see? I'll take Omega back. Thank you. You must feel pretty conflicted here. True. Yeah, like, it was an interesting, like, text box for him. You must be a copy. Dan, I want to call him Harpunya. Harpunya. That's my name, the name in my head canon. He's gonna harpoon ya. I always say that. Harpuya, you keep searching for the Dark Elf. Omega and the Dark Elf. We'll need them both for what's to come. Fighter, get out of there. The Berserk outtakes.
But Master X, think how many humans died because of the Dark Elf and Omega, both built by this man. How can you justify exposing humanity to such a grave danger, especially now with the energy crisis almost solved? What's this? Are you trying to tell Master X what to do? When did you grow so bold, Harpuya?
Your dead boyfriend comes back and is like, I missed you. After you killed him. Well, not him.
Weil, you...
So, Zero, you guys are also searching for the Dark Elf, right? Let's make a contest out of it. Then I'll show you who the real hero is. Slurp.
Yeah, now things are getting interesting, Zero. Let's see how far you get with that body.
He's like... The first Copy X didn't care for Reptiles. This one doesn't care for humans. What's next? With that body. The fuck, man? I do crunches every day. You see these abs? Kite, I know it ruined the moment hard, but imagine if Elf X swooped in right now like, oh man, didn't we seal this thing away? What is even... I got bootlegged again? What the hell, man? Yeah, right? I read that in the tone of, I'm back in the fucking building again? I love that Copy X is just degrading into a copy of Max Headroom.
Zero, this is terrible. I broke a nail.
So you're monitoring the whole thing?
Hurry back to the base. Operator?
Commencing Genpo. Here we go again. Thank you. Thanks. Okay. I probably screwed that one up. Oh, it's looking pretty good, actually. Oh, it's looking pretty good. Oh, it's looking really good. Oh, it's good.
Supreme Edge, bro. Try not to hurt yourself on the edge.
Let's see how far you get with that body. Because I was just secretly giving you robo AIDS. Wildwood. Wildwood. Fuck that guy. Did it just say elf F? I didn't use no elves, damn it. Genpo complete. Ooh. They keep popping off with the like little menu theme.
What should I do? What should I do?
Looking like a goddamn Jigglypuff. Elf fucker. You may now say elf fucker. Happy holidays, everyone. Zero was born with Robo AIDS. Yes, that's very true. Thanks, Ronald Reagan.
What should I do?
Robo AIDS 2.0. Yeah, we got an update in. Robo, what was it? Electric gonorrhea, the noisy killer. Good to see you, Ayani Mawerte. Well, for now, not letting Neo Arcadia have the Dark Elf. That would be priority number 1.
I'll calculate that our best course of action, giving priority to the Dark Elf to the search for the Dark Elf. I'll report soon to Miss Ciel as soon as the results are in.
Miss Ciel, please cheer up. Everything's turned out all right before, hasn't it? That's right. We believe in you, Miss Ciel, and in Mr. Zero too.
Thank you, everyone. Wow.
The Sigma virus. This is probably version 99.999. Yeah, absolutely. Simulation will take a while longer to finish.
Simulation will take a while longer to finish. Excuse me. I think we're gonna need your help again, Zero. But you should get a little rest first. A little cat nap, because you got little cat ears. For now, I'll save your data. Save where?
I played this game a lot.
Data saved. I'll take care of managing the data just like always. If you need anything, let me know. One more thing. You should go see Serval. He has the fucking sickest weapon for you you've ever fucking seen, bro. Holy shit. You can jump with it. It's like Tonfus. Or Tongfers, as they say in Virtual On. You ever played that game? I hear he's finished his secret disc analyzer. If you find any secret discs that you can't analyze, ask Serval to have a look for you. Great.
Hey, old ass man.
Oh, it's you, Zero. You get your new weapon from Servo? If not, you should go get it soon. Let me know how it works when you do. Can't really test its potential in the lab.
Professor Oak!
Hey, Zero, you're all right. I heard the news.
Hold on a sec.
Despite the new energy, the world is still not at peace. I never thought peace would be easy, but still. Can I get a piece of that? Anyway, I just finished a new weapon for you. I also fixed your spoomerang. Here, take it.
Thanks, bro. You're a fucking legend. You got the recoil rod.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so fucking happy, dude. I'm so fucking happy right now. With hold on a second. I gotta hold on a fucking second now. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Robosyphilis, yes. Zika-sai, I doubt the heavily cyclical storytelling was entirely intentional, but the X/Zero continuity as a whole really gives a history as a spiral vibe. I mean, Japan loves that shit, even more than, like, anybody else. It's been 100 years, Link. With Wily, it just becomes a flat circle, but yeah. I think he just sucks at speech modules since his magnum opus can't even say a word. Responding to Kite. There we go. You know, I'm kind of curious if Weil left copy X squared with that stutter because he didn't give a fuck or out of spite for getting kicked out of the door by his predecessor. Alternatively, he finds stupid X just funny. I think literally he just doesn't give a shit. Admiral Crow. It always amazes me to hear that voice come out of your mouth. I don't know how you do it. Just lucky.
Just lucky, I guess. Ha
Kite, you son of a... Your oak voice gets me every time with that one point it is.
You were close.
I got the fucking recoil right. I got the spoomerang. Ooh.
Oh, one more thing about secret discs. Secret discs contain things you can't decode, right? They're secret, after all. Well, I can analyze them for you, so stop by any time. You can also talk to me if you ever want to look at the contents of a disc we've already analyzed, like a scrapbook.
Mr. Zero, please come to the commander's room immediately.
Hey,
Zero, they're asking for you.
we'll have to take a look at your secret dick another time. This recoil rod looks easy to use. Thanks. Dude, even he mentions, this looks like the sickest weapon I'll ever fucking see. Oh, yes. I never expected something. It's funny because the longer, in a workplace context, the longer I work with people, the more comfortable I get. The the more voices just kind of happen because I'm a little freak and I can't not do it. Voice actor life, right? And so that's the one beyond any other. That's people are like, what the fuck? And it's so funny every single time. He can crack secret codes because he just reached engineer nirvana after inventing the recoil rod. Like that gif of SpongeBob going like upright like this and starting to glow. Kite, bro, you were close and wonderful. Sound clips from Snap are just burned into my soul at this point, right? Oh my god.
Wonderful.
Kenjamin, I love the idea that scrapbooking has survived all these millennia.
The world is too much for Ciel to bear alone. Take good care of her, Zero. Who turned out the lights?
All right, here we go. Dude. Oh my god. I'm just, whoa. Satellite 1, Satellite 2, Fusion, E-crystals. It's a world coming to. Look at that shit. He can do a little disco dance. Fucking disco dance. Oh my god. Look at him go. And here is my favorite part. Oh my god. I'm looking very much forward to see Black style bosses with the rod saber combos. You know me. Hello, small child. I gotta get this Ciel, but like even smaller somehow.
I've been waiting here the time for Zero, so she might get enough right away. This little guy is a bit worn out, so I'll get fixed. I guess Zero must be busy.
Why are you so small? You're so small. Someone made you, and they made you really small. What's up, dude? Look what I got.
Recoil rod is strongest when charged. It incorporates features from triple rod chain rods. It will require some effort to master it.
Thank you, man. People credit Hollow Knight for battle pogoing, but it was actually born right here. You damn right. Yes. And in a way, DuckTales is the first game to have battle pogoing for the NES.
Sorry this took so long, Zero. Are you ready? We've simulated our options based on the information at hand. I've had the results prepared in the form of missions. You know, like always, the first two are missions to prevent Neo Arcadia from getting the Dark Elf. The other two are guerrilla attacks on Neo Arcadia. There's a gorilla on the loose! Watch out!
Not to mention that gorilla on the loose.
To protect everyone from its threat. Ellipses twice. Zero. Is fighting our only option? I mean, we developed this new energy. I thought the world would finally be at peace. Do we really have to keep fighting?
Ciel, shut your mouth. You're already doing the best you can. And you're not alone. Oh! Leave the rest to us.
Zero.
Mr. Zero, we're ready. You can leave at any time. Select a mission.
No, I want to save.
Whenever you're ready, just let me know.
Would you rather fight one Krampus-sized gorilla or 100 gorilla-sized Krampuses? Because that shit is so Legend of Adventurous. Oh my god, it's so funny. Because I like to think that the Resistance actually does have a lot of missions that aren't just kill orders, but that's almost all Zero sees because they know it's what he's good at. Yeah, he's the guy. Pogo Joe, the OG DuckTales. Yes. God, you do that voice too? I do a lot of voices.
I do many voices. Hello.
Kite, I know it's Zero being as nice as his unsocial ass could be, but to the guy, but this weapon looks easy to use. It's kind of a weird compliment about what's basically his sword folded by like 90 degrees. Like, was this really the best thing you could think of? Come on, man. Yeah, it is the best he could buster. He's like, it's a nice color. Good job. I'm gonna go. Also, my phone tried to change that to Dick Tales, or yes, as Ikasai said, penis toys. One single word. Kite, I'm so happy you referenced exactly what I thought you were referencing for the gorilla bit. Yes, Luke. Black, can you do the Stephen Hawking TTS and his? You can do. Yeah, absolutely.
I can do.
Hold on a second. Wet my whistle. Doing a bunch of raspy voices around it. No, how dare you, Dan?
I am not AI. I am just a regular boy. Hello.
I also like female robot voice.
I am not an AI. I am just a boy. I am a beautiful woman. Please insert USB drive.
Do you do the TTS voice by inhaling? Yes, absolutely. I learned it from my good friend Jason. I saw him doing it and I was like, that fucking rips. Are you kidding me? And then we started doing it to each other. It was really funny.
Whenever you're ready, just let me know.
Zero getting a present. Shit, I gotta say something nice. Oh man, this is why I always leave the public speaking to X. Thanks, yo. This mug looks really easy to use. That's when I developed my drinking problem. Alright, let's fucking go. Did I already save? Did I save? I'm gonna do it again. Save. I don't think I saved.
I was too distracted. Haha. Shit.
Let's fucking go. I will not talk. We've done enough of that already.
Hello. Keep them up.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. Zikasai, he's an elder and one of those who love practicality. Easy to use is his equivalent of I will love and cherish this. It's like what I heard about like the best compliment you can get from someone who's like in Chinese families, people relatives who are from China, the best compliment they can give your dessert is, "Oh, it's delicious. It's not too sweet." They don't even necessarily say it's delicious. They say it's not too sweet. They're like, "Yes, I fucking did it." And I find that really interesting.
Your orders, please.
Oh, great. I kind of miss
What's now?
from the fucking first game. Select mission. Wait a minute.
Displaying the available missions.
Oh, look at these fucking designs, man. Death Tan's Mantisk. Tisk. Devil Bat Schilt. Watch your mouth. Oh my god. All these designs are so fucking good, dude. Hold on a sec.
Derelict spacecraft. Diddlin. Derelict spacecraft.
Alright. We're gonna fight this motherfucker, and I'm gonna die a lot. It's Blazin' Flizzard. Look, there's no G. It's an apostrophe. So you know he's cool. What is this, the 90s? Damn, I just realized you lost the chance to use the TTS voice for X-Elf. Oh, worry not, friend. I could totally probably do that later. Oh, Luke Peterson, alas. Kite, oh my god, right? Zero is fucking ancient at this point. Weil is a grumpy old prick over a century old, and all Zero thinks when he hears that the guy ramble about his evil genocidal plan is just, okay, boomer. He's like the lost generation, and he's saying, okay, boomer. That's like the equivalent.
The Arcadian army is building up at the base in Aegis Volcano. We do not know what their intention is.
Do some scouting.
Mission assigned. All personnel prepare to Chempo.
Here comes.
Preparations for Chempo complete.
There they go. Yeah! The first Chempo of the stream. Arguably my favorite Mega Man game. What's up, Frozen Shade? Good to see you. Happy you can make it? Oh, yeah. I got my fucking Rico right, yeah. I'm gonna poke motherfuckers.
A strong energy reading is detected. They are building a huge missile outside the base. The base must be here to support the construction.
Analyzing a route to the missile factory. Will take quite a while. Zero, what should we do?
The fucking exclamation. The interrobang.
What should we do?
All right. I'll buy us some time by attacking the base. Start your analysis. Zika this society really likes destroying historical records, too. So he's not just ancient. He's the equivalent of Lapida technology to these people. Real. I'm that big, goofy, and just as destructive as one of those fucking adorable, perfect, angelic baby robot designs. They're the best. Frozen, can't stay for very long, but I love how we're finally here. Me too. If you want to watch the VOD, it'll be up soon. Yeah, agreed, Luke. Amazing Ghibli movie. Zika, they're not doing hyperbole when they call Zero a legend. I bet many people didn't even believe he was real. Yeah, he's like Robo Jesus. Leave me alone. Okay. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, yeah, I can knock the balls back. That's so funny. Hey. Man, there he goes. Oh, I'm getting my shit rocked. My shit is being rocked. What is this, Mega Man X5? What is this? Mega Man X5? What is this? Oh, it's green.
Everything's so fucking green.
I knew it was going to happen. I knew it, damn it. I knew it. I tried, but it just blew him up. This scene is great. I think next time I save, I'm just going to overwrite the first file. I don't think that's wrong to do. Yeah, Blazing Flizzard. Oh yeah, Blazing Flizzard.
Tempo.
Zero, be careful. I'm just gonna be here with this chrysanthemum, pulling these many petals to denote whether or not you have affinity for me. He loves me now.
See how that's the last flower in the entire planet Earth.
Oh no! What have I done?
Zero will proceed to indeed not be careful at all. True. He does not know how. He only knows how to rip and tear. Oh, look at that! The power-up was still there. What is this shit? See how describing "loves me not" in a technical language is so appropriate. Well, she is like a genetically engineered like scientist girl. Wasn't she designed? I don't know. I feel like Shade was just talking about the fact that she's literally like she was made to be the smartest. Almost died, but I didn't. Oh god, help me! Ah! All right, we got it. There's a. Oh, that was clutch. Oh fuck. Oh god. Okay, I'm alive. Woo! Oh, I love the jump so much. I didn't need no dog with the spring in its back. I got a fucking tone first. Oh. Jesus Christ. Why isn't Zero in Smash? Yeah. There we go. It worked that time. I don't know what the heck. I'm smoking. Okay, we're good. Everything's fine. We're good. Just keep swimming. Yeah. All right. What's up, Hot Dog Suit? I'm here folding laundry. How's 03 going? Phenomenal. Fucking love this game, dude. Oh. Kite, question. Didn't using the cyberspace doors dock some mission points every time you enter one? I don't know. I just saw it and I entered it. If so, I'll have to redo it, but it was fun. I got a little reconnaissance done anyway. What's the difference? I wonder. Realizing that I could indeed do that while I watch. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, that spikes. I don't like that. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah. Dude, it's so fucking cool. Oh, look at him go. Get the fuck out of here, man. You ain't shit. Herwad, I specifically want Zero Series Zero in Smash. Everyone I see talk about Zero in Smash always wants X Series Zero. I mean, he is the sort of like most iconic and default, right? I mean, I want to see this Zero in more shit, whether in Smash or not. You know what I mean? No. Don't explode. Don't do it. Come on. First try, please. Oh, God. I did it! Fuck you! Yeah! Oh! Look at that thing in the background. Looks like a little face. Kind of Guilty Gear-esque in terms of art style. Asshole. Okay, if they lower my grade by going in them, I won't do it then. Hence why Smash offers multiple skins per character. That's what I'm thinking. Yes, exactly. And they could always put different elements of his moveset from like the fact that Simon has Richter's moveset, like elements from Richter's moveset as well. You know, with the menacing whip and the Shoryuken and shit. That's exactly what I was thinking, Luke. I want both of them. Like maybe some inspiration from both of their movesets and 2 skins. Kite. Also, how did the e-reader cards work on the Legacy collection? There was a funny crossover effect that could be activated with one of them if you felt like using the Cyber Elf doors. Zekasai. Zero may be iconic, but Z-Zero's moveset is in any fighting game would rock. He was in SVC Chaos, the second installment of the Capcom versus SNK that was made by SNK as opposed to the one that was made by Capcom, which is Capcom versus SNK 2. Check it out. Will you get to the ZX games that with Femboy Zero? That's what they need in Smash. I love the ZX games. I like these better because I like the fact that I feel like the story's a little bit, like they cared a little bit more about it. The villains are a little bit more memorable. Zekasai, give him a stance change feature to use the rod, or maybe a map jabs straights to the rod and kicks/arching blows to the saber. Too bad SVC Chaos was much worse than CVS. Absolutely. By leaps and bounds. Also, a personal beef as an animator, there are a lot of frames of Zero's hair where it's just like a fucking sphere, and it looks like an R-Wing, you know, like the R-Wing boost from Star Fox 64, and it looks bad. And that pisses me off. ZX is an excellent idea, executed just a little bit under. I agree wholeheartedly. But yeah, my main problem, that's oddly enough one of my main problems with SVC Chaos. And it also is, yes, just not as good. It is not as good as Capcom versus the Millennium Fighting 2001. Oh, look, I gave myself a little platform. Oh, what's that over there? It's a nice little floppy disk. Down there, man. Oh, get down there, man.
Dash slash. All right, cool.
Doink. Don't. There we go.
Yeah. Good force. Yeah.
Oh, I remember this part. I died here a lot of times. Oh, God. Oh, you can see why. Oh, fuck. There we go. All right. Man, I'm curious. Can you do the voice from Kinito Pet? I've seen it in other games as well. Apparently, Microsoft's Adult Male number 3, if you're familiar. I'm not offhand. If someone played it for me, I could give it a shot. Kinito Pet. That does sound familiar. If it's another, like, text-to-speech voice, I could probably do it. At least a fair shake, you know what I mean? Zekasai, I am presently downloading the Twitch app. I hate downloading more apps on my phone. No, this is a giant show of appreciation. Thank you, buddy. Bro, check it out. It is text-to-speak. Okay, all right. Okay, hold on a second. Wow, this is for you, Crow. One sec. It has to be on YouTube, right? Somewhere. Oh, I'm watching my own stream. Oh, weird. I'm having a hard time mastering it. In fact, I suck at it. Yeah, man? All right, cool. Hold on a second. Kinito Pet Male. Kinito Pet, hold on a second. Male adult. Oh, Microsoft Adult Male number 3. Kinito Pet voice. Let's see. Oh, yeah, okay. One sec. Oh, I remember this voice!
Oh, stop messing around.
It's really weird. I remember this fucking voice, man.
Oh no,
Yeah!
you have to get out of there. Run for your life.
Yeah, man, adult. Yeah, I remember it from like just messing around with text-to-speech shit in like computer class as a kid. The only impression I can reliably pull off is the spy from TF2, which is funny to me for no reason I can fathom. Gentlemen, Kite. Okay, I took a quick look, and every time you enter any Cyber Elf space doors, it does dock 5 points at the end of the mission, except the one door for the extra boss fight at the end. That one I will take. Thank you for letting me know. That's great.
I'm giving you one final warning.
Dude, it's so hard. I specifically want to say this line. Oh, I need to. I'll find it. Okay, I'll record it for you. All right, man.
Mission assigned. All personnel prepare to transfer.
Jump up.
Preparations for Tempo complete. Tempo.
Thank you. Thank you. I got you, bro.
Strong energy.
All right, then.
Doink. I'm gonna stab you in the face. Yeah, yeah.
Oh shit. It's a magical time. A magical time indeed. Ooh.
Meave! You want some food? You want some food?
I'm gonna take off my jacket real quick in case she pops over. Supreme Edge always gets me. I am the Lord of the Edge.
Meave, come here.
You're still wincing that eye, damn it. I'm still giving you the goop. You missed your goop this morning because you were just too precious. I'm gonna go get her.
Meave.
My Joy-Con fell, but I've got a kitty.
You wanna say hi to chat?
Oh, it's my baby cat. It's my little baby cat.
Alright, now watch her little ears. You want some food?
You want some food? Yeah.
She's such an angel. Alright. Don't go nowhere unless it's to get some food for yourself, some drink, some sustenance. Stretch yourself, squash yourself, do what you must. I'll return shortly after I feed my tiny little precious baby cat. Alright, don't go nowhere. I'm serious, I'll cry. Don't do it. Alright, see you soon.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Thank you for your patience. Welcome back. / thanks for hanging around. I think whichever resistancer came up with the rank names did that on purpose to subtly mess with Zero. That's pretty funny. Considering it started with CL, that would be extra funny. I always thought it was silly / hilarious. That CL's like,
Oh, thank you so much. We're so in your debt. Oh my god, you're risking yourself. Oh, you got hit that much? I didn't realize you weren't shit. Alright, that's a D rank for you, little idiot.
Luke Vedusun, a marquis is the lord of the land, specifically at the border of a country, making them a literal edgelord. The German version of this word is Margrave, which is badass as hell. It really is, damn. Zika Sai, damn, Margrave does sound badass, yep. Luke, naturally I will be including at least one in the fantasy RPG I'm working on, law, hell yeah. The German word would actually be Margraf. Margrave is the English version of it. Ah, well shit. Good to know. You could have fooled me. Yeah. And let's go back to it. So is the thing that they have like fewer enemies in the elf rooms? No spiders, they're so cute. I don't know what the difference. Oh, that almost fell, but it didn't. Boink. Oh shit.
Ah, you respawn. I jumped off his head so high that he came back to life. Oh, jeez.
Ah, I leaped of faith wrong. Maybe my faith wasn't good enough. Being Catholic be like, you should have just had more faith. I was thinking about a moveset for Zero for Smash because we were just talking about it, and I do that often. I think I might do some sketches of it when I'm doing warm-ups or something. Being a member of the Imperium in Warhammer 40k, would you say that you have faith no more? You know? You can see it, hear it. You know, I gotta ask though, Dan, what is it?
What is it?
It's it.
What is it?
I fucking love the way he says it. It's so stupid. Man, I'm running into everything. This reputable fuck over here. No, thanks.
Yeah.
Oof.
Wow.
I need to focus back up. I'm just running into shit, blowing them up. Oh, kind of midair. Oh, like a big boy.
Almost Mega Man now.
So decent of them to put a hitbox right down there. What's up, Mato B? Thank you for lurking. Hope your lunch break is going well. Kite the Dragon fan. Fun fact about the cyberspace doors, because we'll probably not see it. The original release, in the original release, 03 could link up with Battle Network 4. If you do that, all the enemies in the cyberspace get replaced with BN viruses. What? I think this little gimmick is tied to one of the e-reader / bonus card effects for the collection release. That's so cool. I had to like completely guess. Oh, damn, it carried my momentum. Slam my ass into the drills. Ooh, ah. That's super interesting. You're gonna be seeing this screen a lot. I remember this music for Blazing Flizzard stage because I remember doing like a fully like S rank run, or at least attempting. You know, doing exactly what I'm doing now, just trying to get all the skills, and just having to do this. I do not do this shit with save states as a rule, because it's so much more satisfying if you can make it happen. I think I actually activated that bonus on the collection too. It's cool. That's great. It just bounced off of me and into him. What a terrible design. Mechanically speaking, not like visually. It's fine. Looks like a cactus or some shit. It's Gucci. Should have recoiled out of it. I'm still getting used to having it in my back pocket. The hitbox is actually huge. Oh, that's not nice. Oh, that's not nice. Oh, that's really not nice. Damn. Tempo. That is just so fucking good. Oh, that was pretty slick. But you missed. You dingle hopper. Dingle hopper, dingleberry. It matters not to me. Ah, that's close. Ah, you son of a bitch. Oh, man. Disco Inferno. I thought drawing hands was hard, but upon entering the world of Blender, I've realized that trying to model fingers is horrible. I can only imagine. It sounds like a nightmare. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Yeah. Confidence required. I'll see if I could do the whatchamacallit. Little bomb section. They look like the parasite bombs from excuse me. You're taking a sweet time. Alright. Assassin kick. Yes. They look just like parasite bomb from Mega Man X3. I think that's what they were called. See? Oh, sneaky. Oh, sneaky. Oh, sneaky. Shit. That's even better than last time. Last time I got like 10 seconds. This time I got 9. Ow! Can I have health, please? Asshole. Yeah. Poke you in the little knees. Poke you in the little knees. Take that, idiot. Get the fuck out of here. It's so funny. You just fly 1,000 miles in the other direction. It's great. It's a floppy disk. Who still uses these? Oh no. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, here we go. It's just the same shit. Ah, shit. That part definitely caught me off guard last time. I just need to figure out the spacing for the first one, and then it's just more dash jumps. I love the design for this helmet, man. It's so cool. Tetsuya Nomura really has a flair. Alright, Blazing Flizzard, you and me, you and me, you and me, you and me, you and me. I'm gonna get to you. I'm gonna get to you, and then I'm gonna die. And then I'm gonna get to you again, and then I'm gonna kill you. Dan, this level looks super easy, right? Super easy. I'm like fine until there are like lava pits and spike, like until it's built around like insta death, and then I'm fucked. Because I'm really reckless, but I'm very determined. So just like, I'm fine just like throwing myself all the way like balls deep into the situation, but like sometimes that does not go very well for me when it is insta death involved. I could detect the sarcasm. I assumed it was sarcasm. If not, well then dang it. I don't know what to tell you. It's so kind of them to put the hitbox like spanning the bottom right for the dash slash. I mean for the jumping slash. Oh, what the fuck? What? I guess I was within range for it to activate. I've never had that happen before. You saw it? You saw it all this time? Had never happened before? Sarcasm. No, I'm just a super mega hard or get good serious gamer, bro. Yeah, I know that about you. I'm sure. Blazing Flizzard. Very flat. The fire water, like the fire water grass color scheme of these guys is not lost on me. Oh shit, I can skip these now. I can skip them now. Yes. I think those things are on timer, not proximity. That's well, I mean, the timer doesn't start until I'm on the screen, right? So I guess it just happened to work out last time, or last 5 times, or however many it was. Stop dashing fast. Oh, come on. Yeah, dude. I was ready at the wrong spot. Oh yeah. Well, damn. I think if you just stand on the first one, it doesn't actually ram you into the ceiling, which is nice. So I'm kind of torn in terms of I'm thinking about doing in the spare time that I don't really have that I've been using for warm-ups, right? Dan, that's why I play the big edgelord extreme games like TCG Store Simulator and Logiart Grimoire Picross. Yeah, we're not worthy of your twitch reflexes and unbridled skill. But yeah, I have a design, like I do cyclically, as many of you in chat might know at this point. Once every year, I end up doing using X and Zero as like design practice, because it's just like it's a series that's so near and dear to my heart, and it has such a strong design language and aesthetic. and like it's mecha shit, it's like robot shit, which you know, it's always really fun to see different people's interpretations of mecha or anything robotic like that. So every about once a year or so, I get a bug up my butt to do some Mega Man X and Zero designs. And I've been kind of like, I had this idea for Zero where he like, it's a very symmetrical design, and I had the idea that he would have the capacity for 2 sabers, and we've seen it on the box art of Mega Man Zero 2. But it landed on me. I didn't know its hitbox was still active. That's so funny. But I think the existence of 2 Z sabers diminishes the gravitas of it as a weapon. So I'm a little torn. Like double sabers, don't get me wrong, that shit's sick as fuck. I love the idea. I love the concept. I think it looks cool. I think we could have some fun like fighting styles with that. But like at the same time, as I said, I feel like in some ways it might cheapen or lower the impact of the Z-Saber itself to have the existence of 2 of them. Like think about how epic it was in Mega Man X3 when he's like, "Take my Saber X. I got killed by a goofy dragonfly." Right? He's like, you know, it has meaning to be like, oh shit, the Z-Saber. It would be a lot less impactful if he was like, "I got another one. Don't worry about it." So I kind of think 1 is the maximum. But I am torn because how sick would it be to see him fighting with 2 as you see him on the box art for Zero, whatever it was. Oh, fuck, I got desynced. It's fine. There we go. So I am a little conflicted. I find myself at odds between what makes... Oh, really? He didn't die? Wow, that guy was built different. Oh, and his health power-up spawned up there? What's happening to the world, man? Good. Don't you do it. Oh, don't you do it. I'm not interested in your fucking floppy disks. I want health, alright? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I really gotta wait until the last minute. I mean, by the time of X6, there are at least 2 Z-Sabers in circulation. That's true because he has Zero's old one. And then Zero shows up and he just theoretically takes it back, but they clearly both have it, especially when you have the blade on. That's very true. It's very true. So you can say, I understand wanting to keep the saber iconic, but I kind of like to think that what makes the weapon special is its history, not the special laser blade. It's just the GOAT's laser blade. That's true. Plenty of people have laser blades, like fucking Sigma. I almost called him Simba. Simba, remember. Fucking Inafune snarl. Also, my internet shat the bed while streaming to my TV, and now I'm stuck on ads, so IDK what Blex said. You missed the whole thing when I was talking about wanting to have... I am Mushufasa. I don't know, what's the last thing you heard, bud, if you remember? If not, I understand, because I probably wouldn't, with both of our ADHD having asses. Boink. I like the idea that I hit it with my head, like soccered that shit. That was a bad run anyway. Heard you talk about how you were torn about giving Zero to Saber. Yeah, that's the long and the short of it. What I was saying, when I was elaborating, I was saying that, the iconic, you know, like wanting to the duality between like wanting to keep it iconic and having one and making it impactful if, say, he had to give it to X or whatever, right? And how sick it would be for not only the design, but also like the symmetry of the design, but also like the potential for fighting styles and stuff like that. And that's about it. It wasn't really much beyond that. Hey, look, an extra man. It really is fucked up that, like, when you killed the Resistance members, they gave you extra men. That was crazy. Pretty dark. Yeah, I just stole. Don't worry. Aha! Thank you for the ability to brute force that interaction, little Pantheon man. Beam me up, Scotty. I'd say go for it, man. Personally, I like to think it's just a normal laser sword. It's what makes it special Zero. I like that. Aha! See, that time it didn't scoop up. I don't know what the fuck. Thank you. Doink! It's so much fun. And then the propeller goes up. Alright. Here we go. Shit sucks. Shit sucks. Shit sucks. Here we go. Like Kung Fu folks and their staves. Staves. It's just a stick of wood, but your staff is yours. Yeah. I heard the word Pantheon and was instantly taken back to Hollow King Pantheon 5, also known as Markov PTSD. Oh boy, oh boy.
Face me.
I like that they're like, here's the ways you can use the recoil run. Thanks. Stab, stab. Looks easy to use. So am I scored on this? Like, do I get a worse score if I don't do this well? Yeah. I have no idea what determines that. Doink! Surprise! Yeah! Nice. Also, X making a fuss about inheriting the saber hits different if the saber is just an IKEA one and the fuss is entirely emotional. I guess that's true. Zero saber. It's just like, dude, that's like a fucking, it's like a Kleenex brand saber. Kite, that said, for as iconic as the saber is with Zero, it's never really said to be something particularly special. Hell, he didn't even have the thing till he got rebuilt in X2. I have a thought about that. I'll get into that. Besides that, Zero has been very flexible in regards to his weapons throughout the series. As cool as the Z-Saber is, at the end of the day, it's just his preferred weapon more than anything. That's true. I want an IKEA saber. They never have them in stock at my IKEA. It'd be like Saberflogen or some shit. That's what they call it. Nice. I hope I live this time so I can keep that extra man. But my thought about... I had a thought about the fact that Zero shows up initially with just a buster. Just a buster. Right? And my idea is that... I might have talked about this previously on Mega Monday, so apologies if you've heard it before. But my thought is that when they found him, say if Dr. Kane found him or something like that, say like Sigma found him, that kind of thing, right? Or even as far back as to when he was in sleep, in stasis, right? You remember the first time he was woken up, if we are factoring in X4's backstory with any sense of legitimacy. When he woke up, he was disobedient and obstinate and just kind of a dick. And he wasn't listening to Dr. Wily. As far as Wily was concerned, he was okay. Zika Sai. Also, if you want to give it gravitas, you can say that the inner workings are stock, but the shell was custom made for Zero specs, and that's what X-Fan's cool about. Maybe, yeah, I like that. Dan, they keep the Superflogen in the Dungeon King section of IKEA, obviously. Dude, you gotta like knock 3 times on one of like the special like prefab walls, and then it opens up and there's like a fucking dude in a gimp suit. It's like, Willkommen. I know that's German. I don't know how you say welcome in Scandinavian. Luke Vaderson, the IKEA saber, wooden Zweihander, which, if waved correctly and a Swedish incantation is spoken, any flat-packed piece of furniture in the local area will instantly be assembled. I fucking love that. Can that be like a D&D character's artifact? But yeah, so my idea, right? When he was initially either found or when he was put back in his little coffin, right? Maybe he was either too obedient or his specs were too fucking strong. Because he was originally designed to be a war machine specifically to fuck up X, because Dr. Wily is petty like that. He's like, oh, you're making something all special and shit, huh? Well, I'm making my own special robot. He's got a long ponytail and he's super cute. Like, I think it's very possible that when they first like showed up, like instead of X going through like the 30 years of trial and error, seeing if he was a good enough dude to be like brought to life, right? They're like, we don't trust this dude. He's really strong. We don't know his specs beyond a certain point. Like, it seems like he could do just about anything if he wanted to. Let's bring him up with like maybe not a full moveset, right? He's got that fucking. He's got like the capacity to wield swords and like these guns. He goes 1, 2, 3 and blows shit up like it's nothing. Dan, that's on the level of magic items I used to give my party to fuck with them. I think the Axe de la Madre is still my favorite what the fuck item. Luke, in one of my D&D campaigns, I made a dungeon called The Labyrinth of IKEA. And it was IKEA. And it was full of mimic furniture. That's awesome. One of my D&D campaigns that I was a part of as a character, the DM did like a haunted house where everything was mimics. It was awesome. Mimics are just such good fun. I really love that. I love it. Okay, time to die real quick. Okay. I lived. Fuck. That was better than before. Wow. Okay, let's try again. It's probably going to be the entire stream of me trying to do this exact level. Anyway, so my thought is they brought him back with sort of a minimal capacity, kind of gave him like stock guns and shit. And then maybe they happened upon, or they already had the X arms, like the capsule. This is in the context of an adaptation. This is something that I've thought of as like a potential moment to sort of bring everything together. Is maybe they had already found and taken into like storage for research. They had already found one of X's capsules, right? But there's still so many unknowns. Or maybe Zero found it first, and oddly enough, because Wily was Dr. Light's apprentice, and they build shit kind of similarly, right? They Light trained him. It would make sense if Dr. Wily had similar means of production and schematics and stuff like that with his own specific flair. We all know what Dr. Wily has, his flair. But I think it would be interesting if they found the capsule, and because Zero is of a similar construction or has sort of like a malleable capacity for growth, that he actually entered the capsule or like somehow got the data from it to get X's arm. And they were like, well, we don't know how the fuck, what, right? Like Dr. Kane and whomever couldn't really do much about it at that point. So they were like, here we go. And then eventually he can just give it to X outright. And it's part of the full set. That was my thought. Wily and Light were lab partners, dude. Okay. also in the adaptation, right? I have it in mind that they were absolutely romantically involved. Dr. Light, think about it, right? He does a lot of... He named his dog Rush after a prog rock band, right? The dude was a fucking biker, right? He made motorcycles, right? He was a gearhead, right? He got into robotics. It's the future. He turned Rush into a motorcycle. He was into prog rock. He's a big, hairy, fat man, right? Dude is a bear. He's a catch, right? He's a fucking genius. He loves cars. He loves motorcycles. And he's like, I'm gay, but I want a son. If he wasn't gay, why wouldn't he just have a wife? You know what I mean? You turn Mega Man into a spurned lover story, and it works, right? And that's why Dr. Wily's shit is usually so petty and benign. You know, he's just like, you know, vying for Dr. Light's attention, and he's just having a little fun. He's like, ha ha! And Dr. Light's like, dude, you're putting people in harm's way. Okay, John Goodman, right? That was my ideal casting for Dr. Light. I don't know who the fuck is going to be Dr. Wily, but like that's my thought, right? So like look at Dr. Wily's passion for fashion. He gives Proto Man a little fucking scarf, right? He's got flair, right? I believe it's because of Dr. Wily, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. That Proto Man ended up with the sunglasses and the scarf. That's been my headcanon, right? And then you see that come back around. You notice Bass or Bass is so passion for fashion is such a good, right? Well, it's accurate, right? He fucking loves aesthetic. He loves flair, and he loves like bombast and like bold choices, right? Look at Bass's like almost pharaoh-esque like head thing, and then the combination of Proto Man's fashion aesthetic choices and Bass's aesthetic choices ends up coalescing into his magnum opus, which is Zero, who is a very bold, dramatic design. He loves the drama, right? Dr. Wily was the bottom, of course. But have you noticed that, like, you know, like, Dr. Light designed himself a son. Dr. Wily designed the, like, hottest motherfucker he could think of, right? He's like this beautiful, like, strong male individual with, like, a certain amount of drama and softness to his design. Like, that's why I think, like, I don't know if X was designed with to be quote-unquote anatomically correct, but you know for a fact that Zero absolutely could fuck. 100%. It's because, like, they designed what they thought was beautiful and what they thought was, like, you know, what they felt was missing in their lives, right? Zika Sai, Dr. Wily was the bottom is the most unique sentence my ears will ever listen to. Oh, the night is still young, Mr. Kasai. But, like, they absolutely 100%, in my eyes, were romantically interested. And they were partners not only in the laboratory, but also romantically. That's my thought, right? I don't think Capcom would ever go for that, so I'd probably make it very implicit, but I don't want people to think that I'm queer baiting, so I'm just putting it out there right now. Like, not that it would be picked up, but if it ever was, be like, this is my personal interpretation. But yeah, like, fucking Dr. Light was a big old bear who listened to prog rock and loves rock and roll in general, right? He was a biker. He wanted a son, but didn't have the capacity to do it with his current arrangement, so he designed one, right? Proto Man was maybe, as far as Wily was concerned, gonna be their child, because he kind of was. And then when it didn't work out, Dr. Light, not thinking that it was, you know, he's like, oh, well, that didn't work. Let's try again, right? Dr. Wily probably took... I know Proto Man took offense to that. That was actually a really wonderful moment in the Archie comic that my buddy Harrison shared with me. I was like, oh, shit. Very, very well put together like conflict of interest with Blues/Proto Man. And he loves Mega Man and he wants to look after him, but also he feels like he was replaced. And in a way, that was like their brainchild or love child. Dude, I can't believe I just got killed by a stun baton Pantheon. Can you fucking believe that shit? I wasn't quick enough on the draw with the recoil rod. Jad Goodman should play all of them. Light, Wily, Mega, Proto, Roll, Zero, Sigma, and even Ed E. You know? I appreciate it. We like I've seen a lot of theater. It's it's a one-man show. I bet he could do it. I'd love to see his role. But yeah, it's a spurned lover's story, right? And sort of like their sort of eventual rivalry and shit. Soundtrack by Nathan Blackwood. Wow, what an avant-garde piece of art we're concocting right now. But I think it'd be really interesting to have kind of like X and Zero sort of getting the relationship that Wily and Light never had. And it's sort of like in a way, it's sort of like their souls finding each other again. And that's one thing that makes it so tragic and beautiful when they do end up having to fight. And then, but like everything ends up fine. Sigma's still the real villain, etc. I don't know. Except Bass. Bass should be played by Willem Dafoe. I was thinking Willem Dafoe would be in there as well. Maybe as Dr. Wily. He's just got a very specific flavor. I'm not gonna get started talking about Willem Dafoe again. His enormous hog. Ouch. I'm something of a Mega Man myself. Oh, shit. Willem Dafoe is fantastical. He's the best Jill Valentine. Oh my god! Alright, let's go. You turned Mega Man Classic into a tragic romance, then cast Willem Dafoe in it. I mean, come on. But I don't know if Willem Dafoe, I don't know if I could reasonably, in good conscience, have Willem Dafoe in, like, as like the bottom, because his hog is too vast. There we go. We're talking about Willem Dafoe's junk again. I'm sorry. There's no way that in an interview people can say that something is so big it was confusing, and I'm not going to think about it and laugh at it every single time. Y'all hear about that shit? It's so funny. It's so big that everyone was confused is the exact terminology used to describe Willem Dafoe's hog. And it's fucking hilarious. Yeah, he's just too big. That's just so considerate of him. Oh, where's Mo? Come on, he can play compelling tragic characters. Do you have any idea how much he sacrificed? Do you have any idea? Man, he's so good. He's so good. Damn it, overshot it. All right. Fine, if not Willem Dafoe, let's get Michael Fassbender in there. I'm here for it. He bends very quickly. But yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think happened to Mega Man Classic? Is he decommissioned? Is he blown up? They never talk. There's like a huge gray area between Mega Man and Mega Man X, and then there's a known gray area. There's a known area that isn't expanded upon at all between Mega Man X and Mega Man Zero. We were talking about it before. And it's we're largely accepting, it's like, oh yeah, there's probably just a war. But it's not mentioned explicitly like the Elf Wars. And I find that interesting, you know? Wait, Michael Fassbender also has a massive hog? Damn. Good for him. I always had the impression that X was built from Mega Man, but that's just my impression. That's a very reasonable assessment to make, actually, because it would explain his absence, right? It would explain how, everything that Dr. Light has done, every advancement that he has made, has been using Mega Man at the forefront. The compatibility with the armor system that he had for Rush could have been developed further. You know, the 2.0 of that could easily have been the X-Arm. All the infrastructure is there for him to potentially expand on. So I think that's a really reasonable assumption to make. You know, I'm just really curious, and they've never talked about it. Ow, man. Bouncy balls. This section's no problem. It's just dash moves. The next section with these is the worst. And they put it right at the end of the level just to fuck with me. The boss is right after that section. If I get it right once, that means I can get it right again. But, I have not yet. Yeah, the idea that he was sort of upgraded into Mega Man X, I really like. But I don't know. Just to mess with Blex specifically, of course. Right, exactly. Remember what we learned from Mega Man 9 or 10? Oh yeah, that's right. I actually haven't played those. The Robot Masters were all made with planned decommission dates in mind for some utterly fucked up reason. Going by that, it's just as likely as it's depressing to assume the original Blue Bomber just reached his end of service time somewhere between Classic and X. Man, everyone's got a massive hog, right? Dude. Hog too meaty. Hogus. Shit. This one. It did a lot of damage to me. I'm gonna die here. It's gonna be embarrassing. I did it. Ah, I was sick. Ah, no! I thought I was safe. My hitbox. Ooh, my hitbox. Luckily, I think this is actually one of the more annoying stages in the game. So, if Hocus Pocus is a spell, naturally, Hoggus Poggus would be cool. Would be too, yeah. Hoggus Poggus. That's like when your hog is so poggers, you know what I mean? Blackheim, if you build yourself a robot son who can fuck and you don't build him a massive hog, you're a bad father. I'm just gonna say it. That's very true. Well, I mean, I would expect it to be a detachable penis. Maybe when you get the X armor, it I don't know, starts doing this or something. And it gets the capacity. That's just set him up for failure. Yeah, exactly. It's inconsiderate. Mm-hmm. True words. The real X-Buster. It's Zero. He's the real X-Buster. Alright, let's go. Wiggle. I'm picturing Crichton's vacuum cleaner attachment from Red Dwarf, and I'm laughing so hard. Yes. Vista. Red Dwarf was a funny show. X-Bussy, no! No! Well done. You got that Yowie hole. Can't you an X? I never thought it would come to this. I have made you as a huge swinging hog. You have no idea where they come from.
Right. Squeeze my hog.
Thanks, Vinny Vine Sauce. That is probably one of my favorite cameos I have ever seen to date. Something about Metal Gear Solid, man. It's just so wonderfully ridiculous. Whoa, that was close, dude. Holy shit. Stand too close to this motherfucker. And I even said, I think, unfortunately, I might have to shrink my little face yet further because the little jump scares that I'm getting from being right in line with the ground, like when I'm descending, it ends up making things a little bit more irritating. Nice. I can't wait to take these photos that I took to Professor Oak for him to evaluate. You were close. God damn it! Well done. Come here, motherfucker. Duke. Oh. I have made you feet parts. Ah. That's a good idea. Top left. Might be so disorienting though. Hell yeah. Yeah, let's try that. There's rarely anything of importance there except for zero. Hey, look, it's me. 0. Oh, sorry.
So mild.
Yeah, that could work. It's me. Maybe that's a little too big. I need to see my health and stuff. There we go. The soundtrack, as always, would be aided by the just an improvement. Oh wait. Oh no. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Nah, this is really like, it's kind of the only place. I just need to be a little bit smaller, that's all. Unfortunately. There you go. There you go. Yeah, see? Yeah, that's fine. No, I'm not as much in the way. Get hit once, I'm dead. So I hope somebody drops a tasty little morsel for me. Please? A morsel for me? Thank you. Oh, that's a sumptuous bite. Woo! Dink. Thanks. That's so annoying. Alright. Here we go. Wish me luck, chat. Oh my god, that was it! That was it! Oh fuck! Oh shit! Oh, okay, alright. It's literally, again, testing your faith. The lava is only lethal after it's fully descended. It's hard. It's really hard. And if you didn't land, if you land the first jump, it's just a dash jump to the next one. But landing the first jump is the hardest part because you're like waiting for shit to stop moving. And of course, it's right at the end of the stage, as I have previously stated. Very rude. The lava is lava. Right, exactly. Yeah, we've almost reached the 1 hour left mark. Just gotta get the first part as good as possible. Fucking painful volcanoes and shit. Wow, wow. House fell into the lava. Not that one. Man, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to survive this molten lava. Hey, can you just shoot me real quick with your gun so that I can just like blink for long enough to not die? You gotta be kidding me with that. Luke, The process of coding that would have been hell too, since moving platforms, especially on older software, actually aren't as simple as they'd first seem. So they can only have put so much effort into to induce the exact frustration we see here. It's true. It's really a feat of engineering to cause as much pain as efficiently as possible.
Tempo.
Thank you. Thank you. Did someone say feet? I don't remember. I actually don't remember. There might be stream lag. But I can't imagine it being that much, right? Oh, it's still going. Woo, look at it go. Oh, blew up before it could get to this guy. Just my luck. They're so cute, little friend spiders. Come on, baby. Damn, it's going up. Go. Oh, cool. Got an extra man for that. I'll take it. I'll make you a deal. Easy baby. Yummy. Yummy. Here we go. Superman. Hey. Nice. Again, I have no idea what determines when those stop. Maybe I gotta make myself even smaller. I'm just not paying enough attention. I'm getting a little fatigued. The only solution, of course, is more coffee. I recently learned that it would seem that what caffeine does to you is not necessarily pepping you up. It's making your body, like, it's blocking the receptors that your body uses to understand that it's sleepy. I'm not sure I explained that very well, but hopefully you get what I mean. Where it's like, yes. Oh, fuck yeah, dude, I did it. All right, great. It's all about waiting on that last one until the very last. See, there it is, end of the stage. And now that I've done it right once, hopefully I can do it right again when I inevitably die immediately. Look at this fucking guy. Hold on a second. Look at him. Looks kind of like evil Sean from Third Strike. I almost gave up on finding a foe worthy of fighting me. You look like you might at least be a minor challenge. I'm gonna enjoy this, Zero. Look, they're like Henshin heroes. They're different. See, look at that. Turns into a fucking sick ass. He's so cute. Yeah. He's a cute little fire lizard with a little. He's a fruit lizard with a little flower head. He's so cute.
Get ready for Blazard Flizzard, one of Wild's numbers. Let's heat it up, Zero.
Oh, that's right. His little tail. He's so cute. He's a great design. He's like, ow, what? Ow, dude. Okay, good to know.
What, is that all you got? How tepid. And I was hoping to have a little fun, too.
He's so cool. Look at him. He's great. Straight up Pokemon. Straight up Pokemon. All right, let's try that again. Get that S rank, baby. Or A rank. Yeah, knowing that it's right there is actually quite invigorating. All right, here we go. I'm gonna actually save on. I'm not gonna play my fucking first file again, so I'm just gonna overwrite it. It'll make the iteration time that much shorter when I die again. So halfway between Salandit, Volcarona, and Volcanion. Yeah, well said. I love Heliolisk. I love Heliolisk. I think it's a really great design. Also, I had a dry skin life orb Heliolisk with Thunder on a rain dance team, and it was incredible. Kite, gotta love the accidental disrespect. Guy just wants someone to give him a good time. Thrilled to be able to go out, and the first thing he hears from his legendary adversary is, "Oh my god, he's so cute!" Well, he is. It's not my fault. It's like, hey, man, this is serious. I'm like, I grew up on the XYZ anime, so I'm inclined to agree. I love Heliolisk. I didn't watch anything after, pretty much after Johto in terms of anime, but I really, really liked. Heliolisk was a great addition. Absolutely love it. It's like a cool design, and like I like it when a Pokemon is cool but usable, especially when it's like not necessarily meta, but like has potential. Because I try not to use too much from the meta if possible. I like countering the meta. It's more interesting. It's a known quantity. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, of course you fucking won with, you know, a super cracked out fucking Fluttermane. Great, yeah, okay, you and everyone else, fool. Big deal, right? But like, I don't know, getting my buddy Gallade to work. I mean, it's like you start off, right? A lot of people start out like if they're not necessarily competitively inclined, they pick whatever Pokemon looks good to them, and they probably get their shit pushed into the tournament. Some people hand over their souls to like whatever is the path of least resistance in the meta. But the real fucking bespoke thing to do is to choose the Pokemon that look good to you and synergize their shit well enough that it works in competitive play. That's what I try to do. I made it to Master Rank many times this in Scarlet and Violet using off-meta shit. Garganacl was the most meta thing that I used, but he's just busted. But I love him. He looks like a fucking little Battle Network Minecraft like statue. But he's the only guy who's like quote unquote meta or hyper competitive that I had on my team. I had like Noivern, Bisharp, Gallade, dudes that I thought looked cool. Serena, you know. Mega Gallade sucks compared to Mega Gardevoir, but god damn it looks so cool. Also Agility, Swords Dance, Psycho Cut. Yeah, no, you don't even need that shit with Mega Gallade. So if you can get a Swords Dance, like if you come up against a tank, or like if they swap and you're like, all right, well, I guess I get a free shit ton of attack. Thanks. Nah, he's really, really strong. I would really love to see what they're gonna do with him now that it's really sad because every generation. Hold on a second. For Violet, I mean, the comparison is obvious. Mega Gardevoir is superior with Pixelate, especially. Ugh, and the fucking dress is amazing. But yeah, like Mega Gallade is not one to fuck with the attack the little extra defensive bulk, like that absurd fucking attack stat and that speed stat, busting him up the rest of the way. Fucking dual disc and ass motherfucker. He's very strong. But yeah, in comparison to Gardevoir, I agree. It's really unfortunate because in the later generations, there was like always something that they did, that one change that they made that fucked up one of Moxie's main team members. It was so fucking annoying. Kenj, I allowed other mons in the party to evolve to fill out my decks, but I only used cats. Oh, that's cute. Dan, I used to love making parties with weird shit that could still kick ass back in Gen 1. Exeggutor and Butterfree were almost always in my party. Luke, the most meta Pokemon I've ever used on my team was a Max IV, Special Attack, and Speed Sylveon that I somehow caught, and I used Hypnosis, Calm Mind, Moonbeam. Yeah. But yeah, once a every generation, they like did one more thing to fuck with Moxie's like team. Like one of the times they like, I think it started with removing Levitate from Gengar, which was just an insult, really, because like you didn't need that. You know what I mean? Like Cursed Body, okay, thanks. It's bullshit. I think actually, I don't know if it was the same generation, but it started with Aegislash being added, causing Metagross, one of her favorite buddies, to basically they had to nerf Steel type because of that, and because of that, Metagross gained like 4 weaknesses overnight. Steel was pretty fucked up. Steel was too defensively strong in terms of resistances, but like the way that the chips fell, it ended up directly resulting in one of her favorite buddies getting screwed over, and that happened consistently. And like I ended up having quite a few fellas left behind, so that and I used a shit ton of Pokemon in my team comps. So like I was a little bit upset, but like they did 2 amazing things for me in Scarlet and Violet, which is giving Gallade sharpness, for fuck's sake. Oh my god. It's amazing. Sharpness is my favorite addition in Scarlet and Violet because Gallade's always been my favorite Pokemon since he was introduced in Gen 4. And but he always kind of struggled because of he's got insane attack and like a really, really strong special defense, but shitty HP and like middling speed. So he ended up being kind of outplayed by a lot of stuff. I would either have to like Mega Evolve him or Choice Scarf him. And even then, it was kind of like matchups weren't necessarily good enough for him to really bust through. But Sharpness is fucking incredible. If you don't know what that is, that powers up slicing moves by 50%. So it basically acts as stab on anything that could be considered a slicing move. And they gave him Sacred Sword, which means he now has a 2 times attack power Sacred Sword, which ignores defenses. And that combine that with the I don't like terrasolizing. I think it's dumb as shit. I think they could have made it half the size, if that, you know what I mean, or done literally anything other than giving them stupid fucking like Mardi Gras like showgirl ring pop heads. But whatever, Pokemon can be silly, it's fine. But like I put a Choice Scarf on him and I terrasilize him, and he's literally like a gun. He just becomes a bullet that busts through things that are neutral resistant or super affected by fighting, which is a lot of shit. That's one of the things. It was Sharpness, and it was giving Bisharp an evolution. Not because King Gambit is really fucking good, which he is, but I didn't use him. It's because that means now I can put an Eviolite on Bisharp. Terrasilining as a concept was so promising until Pokemon just didn't get special forms anymore. Well, see, I've bitched about this before. The problem is not necessarily like the new mechanic itself. It's the fact that they feel like they got to reinvent the wheel every fucking time, right? Like, why give me, like, that's one reason that I like Sun and Moon and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. And Oros, I went into the Elite Four with a shiny Metagross just to flex on the champion who also uses the Metagross well. Yeah, I would have preferred it if only a few Pokemon could terastallize, honestly. Yeah. Well, see, my main problem with it is their unwillingness after Sun and Moon, pretty much, to have more than one, like, gimmick, right? And the sheer obsession or dependence on said new gimmick. Dynamaxing was not only, like, shit, like, it was also, it was boring, right? Because the entire match revolved around Dynamaxing. It's inevitable that you're going to use it in the middle of a match. It takes 3 turns. It was just like, it was so irritating, honestly. Like, and then they had the audacity to backpedal or, like, put a caveat on it where it's like, you know, because at least if nothing else, like, oh yeah, well, big Pokemon finally get to be big now instead of being like maximum 5'11" or whatever the fuck, right? There's one dickhead in the middle of one of the cities who you talk to who's like, yeah, but they're not actually getting big. And I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? Right? And either he's smoking shit, you know, I mean, like, he's high off his ass, or they were putting lore in there as sort of like a, you know, I don't know, a cop-out, where it's like, no, they aren't actually getting big. Also, the idea that Pokemon can just shrink inherently, I find deeply stupid and upsetting. Even if it is lore accurate or they establish it in multiple games, I think that's the stupidest fucking shit I've ever heard. Oh yeah, they can just get small. What? What do you mean? Everything should learn minimize then. Like, come on. But yeah, like Sun and Moon kept Mega Evolutions and also added a new mechanic of Z moves. And both of those are, A, cool as fuck, however imbalanced some of the Megas themselves might have ended up being. It's sick as fuck, and also, they both are item dependent. Item dependent. You have to use an item slot in order to use a thing, which is actually huge. There's no reason you should be able to use both an item and, say, Dynamax. Or, like, could you imagine if you could fucking use an item while you're Mega Evolved? That's lunacy. You imagine, like, a Choice Scarf Mega Garchomp? For some reason slower than regular Garchomp? Oh my god, he would just rip everything apart. The idea is so stupid. And yeah, that's the reason Legend ZA is so hyped, is that everyone wants Mega Evolution back. Yeah. But yeah, Z moves, really fun. Like, use them once, you can protect, but they bust through a little bit. Okay, cool, great, got it. Mega Evolutions can be brutal, but you can only do it once per match, same as Z moves. And, like, there's things you can do, you know what I mean? You can protect against moves in double battles and shit, right? Like, you cannot do that against Dynamax Pokemon. I don't know. They really, really wanted to reinvent the wheel and lean super hard on whatever new mechanic it is when they could have just, like, I don't know, kept the shit that they introduced. Also, there's no reason whatsoever for them to not include every Pokemon by now. There's no reason. They're the most successful franchise. It's like, oh, we'll balance. Okay, you have the ability to ban Pokemon for PvP. Do it. Only have a specific amount of Pokemon allowed. I don't give a shit. Give me my Golisopod back, you fool. Moxie gave me a fucking shiny Golisopod for one of my birthdays, or a shiny Wimpod. And I named her, I named all of my characters after mythological beings because it's fun. And I knew I was going to have an absolute metric shit ton of Pokemon. So I was just like, this is something I could keep doing forever. I named her Nemesis. She looks like a fucking Gundam, and she's the best. And they have not brought her back since Sword and Shield, and I'm really, really salty about it. But yeah. Anyway. Here we go. Okay. Shit. Fuck! This is hard. And rightfully so, Glycopod is awesome. What an amazing design. I think it was probably one of the most feasible solutions they could come up with, even if it does come with a plot hole. Like, why don't they just shrink mid-combat to dodge? I don't know. I think it's baffling. I think they made apricorns and they were like, oh. They were like, oh, when we think about Pokemon in the past, I don't think they had the technology to put them with lasers into a sphere, so maybe they could just do that all the time. And back in the day, there were non-Pokemon animals. Now it's become kind of... I think when they were first designing it, like, Pokemon were special animals, right? Which is why you have classifications like, it's a mouse Pokemon. Well, what the fuck is a mouse, right? I don't know. It's very confusing. Oops. But yeah, I think they just kind of wrote themselves into a corner, and now they're just suffering from it, which is reasonable. Just make it so your Pokemon all follow you, damn it, or make it so they're steampunk Pokeballs. That would be cool as shit. Yeah, they did that in Arceus, or Arceus. I still don't know how to pronounce it. Arceus. I think that sounds pretty cool. Like Arcane Deus. I think it was Arushius, though, in Japanese, so Arceus is probably most accurate. I did it again. Oops, one might say. I did it again. I love the steampunk Pokeballs. Don't even fucking get me started on Legends Arceus, though. It's so fucking annoying. Looking at the way they manage dev, it's no surprise that there's no consistency or logic. Yeah. Yeah. It's such BS that they copyrighted freaking summoning and throwing a ball. They copyrighted summoning? They copyrighted summoning and throwing a ball? Like, you can't do that? Like, any summoning cannot be done via spheres? Somebody better... Summoning a secondary character to fight for you. It's... No way! Really? As if they have, like, a patent on that as a concept? That's insane. They won't hold up in court. The ball throwing was a little older. Well, that's like, that makes sense if you are Pokemon. Why does Nintendo have to be so evil about Lego matter, but so based about AI? I don't know, man. Because we can't have shit 100% in this world. You know? There's always got to be a little fine print or a little asterisk. I am really happy about the no generative AI on fucking Nintendo games. Get out of here. That's what they're using to sue Pal World. I mean, they kind of should have that one, honestly. Some of them being like one-to-one traces and it just being Pokemon with guns is so fucking funny. I don't know. My reaction time's like shit right now. It must be fading a little bit. What's up, Play Possum? There are no one-to-one traces though. I don't know. Wasn't there one that was literally just Lucario with like a couple of extra wingdings on its head? Been here, been looking. That's fine. No, nothing wrong with lurking. I appreciate the num-nums. A couple extra wingdings isn't a one-to-one. That's true. Okay, maybe it's a little hyperbolic to say one-to-one traces, but they are traced with a couple of little bits and bobs added. Some of them are AI generated too, I think, right? They're like, yeah, it's a Pokemon. Here you go. I thought Power World was before that, but I think people were talking about it. I was like, oh yeah, I know, they just generated some Pokemon and fucking went ham. A lot of them up in the rafters this time. A little extra height you get from dash jumping is really nice. I actually didn't think about it until... Nope, all hand design. Nintendo did clarify they are against generative AI being used to mimic their stuff. That clarification means that they have considered or are starting to use it. Oh... All hand design. Well, you know, I don't know. It's just funny to me. Power World in general. It's like how, like, I don't know. Like, Genshin Impact is like, Nintendo's like, dude. Like, you literally just, like, did as much as you possibly could, like Breath of the Wild, without it being, like, 100% direct. Leave your dragon is how they get you. Yep. I just like when something is not necessarily derivative as much as it is like, yeah, you know what this is. This is exactly that thing that you want it to be. Makers of Power World swear the creatures weren't generated with AI, but their management apparently also forces them to use Gen AI in development. Weird. Gross. Aha, that's it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, good. We made it. There's like that one jump literally looks like it will not work, but it did.
You gotta have faith.
It's such a mean jump. I think I might equip, as much as I love the recoil rod, I think I might genuinely equip this. I've used Gen AI in dev work, and it's like, it's not helpful. Like, oh. Yeah, the thing that's so strange to me about like all these like people and companies and shit like that forcing its integration and stuff like that is it's not there yet. You know what I mean? Stop it. Ah, man. Oh, that's like really tricky to dodge. I almost got him that time. To the point where we just kind of asked them to take Copilot away. They're like, please. You are literally actively hindering us. That's the thing about it that's so strange to me is the fact that, like, it's being touted and promised to have so much shit that it can do to optimize or streamline the process when it's literally just, like, not there yet. Not to say that it's not going to be. You know what I mean? Because, like, a lot of people are putting a lot of money into it, and there's a lot of reasonable, rightful backlash for it literally just not working or potentially causing dangerous or harmful situations by just being wrong and acting as if it is, like, perfectly fine and perfectly factual, right? But it's like, we're not there yet. It's underbaked. I always think, when I think about AI and the dependency on it that a lot of people seem to be exhibiting, I think about the fucking giant soldier from Nausicaa. How they're like, it's not ready yet, it's not baked, and they're like, use it anyway. And it shows up and it's this crumbling, like, dissolving organic being that exists in agony. And it still it shoots the laser, blows up the ohm, but, like, it's disintegrating, right? It's not baked. It's raw. It's raw, right? Dan, yeah, my department VP is obsessed with using it and it produces garbage. Kenjamin, no, they just want to own the rights for it when it is there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Blackheim, Microsoft literally can't do anything right. True. Dan, also, we're in medical and everything you put into Copilot goes permanently into the cloud, so we super shouldn't be using Copilot. Yeah. Well, a friend was talking about how, and there's like a tech expert who talks about, like, specifically who's an expert in like privacy matters and stuff like that, and it's like the technology that's going to be present in the newest generation of smartphones that has AI baked into it is going to destroy end-to-end encryption. And I'll see if I can find that same video or ask a friend to get it somehow. But like, there's a lot of shit that's like, because AI is baked in, even if they say we're not going to use it for specific purposes, the information is still there and it's still theirs. You know what I mean? Even if they're not going to spread it around to too many people, theoretically, there's nothing stopping, like, if there was a hack, for fuck's sake, right? It's just a weird fucking time to be alive. Oh, damn it. It's like a catch-22, if that'll work. I don't want it to be where they say that it already is. Yeah, we don't have rules in legislation in place for society to handle it. Exactly. And I said it before, I'll say it again. My main problem with AI of any kind, right, aside from the fact that it's not as baked as people are making it out to be, is the fact that, like any industrial or technological advancement, all of our rules, I mean, there's that saying, every regulation is written in blood, right? Similarly, at least in America, every single law that exists is a reaction to something that went wrong or that was done that society does not like, theoretically, right? Well, we don't do that again, right? And so what that ends up doing is as technology advances, which it does all the fucking time, every new big thing exists in a state of complete deregulation for however long people can manage it, right? And it's a fucking frontier. It's the new, Rubicon, right? It's the new gold rush. Everybody is catch as catch can. Everybody will do anything in their power to make as much money hand over fist as possible as it is in its infant stage. And, like, consequences be damned, right? It is just not regulated, and people don't fucking care. It's just everywhere, and they're doing what is reasonable, what comes most naturally, which is to just capitalize on the vulnerability of society and the individuals within it, while it's in this state of dysregulation, deregulation, whatever you want to call it. It's not there yet, and it is unstable. It is in a lot of ways unethical from the shit that, like, people have to do to refine it in third world countries and shit like that. Probably still happening. I read an article about basically there are these companies, at least in the advent of AI, there are these companies that are that were basically going to places like in Africa, right, where people are in like tech programs and stuff like that, and they want to get like internships and stuff like that because they're just going to be graduating from like a tech college, and then these people are rolling around with these promises, right, where it's like, oh hey, you want a job? Okay, cool, yeah, you're just coming out of tech school. We need tech people to help us with this thing, right? And what it ends up being is a predatory contract that locks people into almost Clockwork Orange-esque scenarios where because the AI it wasn't at the point where it could filter out nudity or gore, right? 100% of the time. They ended up allocating it to these poor people who were expecting like legitimate tech jobs, and they end up in what is essentially like a sweatshop where they're exposing themselves constantly to horrific imagery in order to refine the imperfect AI. So it's not even like automated. It's not even like done in any capacity. I love that in under 5 years, we've gone from tech bros saying generative AI will be ethical, doesn't steal, to, well, this technology would collapse if it doesn't steal. You have to make an exception for us. We need to steal. Right. Exactly. The only reason it looks good is because it literally just took shit from existing artists and photographers and the internet without permission, and that is the backbone. It's fundamentally bankrupt, like morally. It's morally bankrupt. But yeah, like, it's exactly like. Did you hear about Dave? What is his name? Dave's Chocolonely, the Chocolonely guy, right? His whole shtick is that it's chocolate that's not made using slave labor of any kind. And then in response, Hershey's and similar companies were like, well, you can't do that. It's impossible. Tony Chocolonely. Yes, thank you. It's like, it's impossible. You can't do that. Tony's Chocolate. I haven't fucking, it doesn't really. Chocolonely? Tony Chocolonely? I thought it was Chocolonely because it's like only one guy. Yeah. Well, it doesn't quite rhyme, but I'll concede it almost rhymes. And it's snappy. It rhymes more than Dave. I don't know his name, bro, obviously. Thank you for clearing that up. I don't look at chocolate wrappers very often, except the ones that I eat, which are made with slave labor, unfortunately. But yeah, like, I was like, oh, when they were like, you can't do that. It's impossible. Like, oh, so you just confirmed that you know you do that. And you're just like, yeah, obviously. Chocolate wrappers? Come on now. What do you mean? Whoa, ho, ho, hee, hee. Yeah. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man.
Chocolate rain.
Sexual chocolate. It's in my pocket.
Oh, no, it melted. But yeah, I knew you were gonna do that, you motherfucker. You motherfucker. But yeah, it's like, oh, okay, you're just really just a reprehensible piece of shit who's like, you know, willfully using slave labor still because you think it's justifiable due to the profits that you're making as a result. Okay, cool, great. In fairness, both Dave and Tony are pretty mid as far as names go. Thank you, Kenshman. Thank you. Thank you for defending me. Dave. I was thinking of Dave's Killer White. That's probably it. If he's as ripped as he is in that picture, Dave can get it. That fucking platforming segment is so mean. It's so mean. There's so many things going on, and it's so hard to, like, effectively, like, experiment in any way. Yeah, it is a similar tier as Greg. Just a normal dude name. Out of here. I actually got here with a pretty decent amount of health this time. I'm guessing that blows up if I don't do it quickly enough. Just a guess. Ow. Health, please. That rhythm guitar actually sounds really good this time around. Kind of a similar thing to Blaze Heatniks. The Knicks. But like, yeah, I don't know. Don't look at me. I wonder what the best way to do that is. Probably got to charge my saber. Alright, wish me luck, chat. Gotta wait a little bit on that last one, but last time I did it just by dash jumping And I landed perfectly on the other one. It's just really irritating. If it hurt me, if the lava hurt me, that'd be one thing. But the insta-kill factor is just like abominable. That's so mean. Go. I want that flame chip though, bro. Ooh. I want that skill, bro. Ooh. I forget what his skill is. I think it's probably something to do with the buster. Oh man, I gotta remember I can skip that now. That's great.
Oh no. My microchip.
The chip just found its dip. It's natural. Match made in heaven. Yep. Yeah, I knew you were gonna do that, you motherfucker. So it looks like the platform in the middle back there is actually synced up to the same timing as that one, which would help me actually avoid it. So that's good to know. And keep an eye on it. Oh wait, health. Dude, I can't wait to have some sub-tanks, bro. Seems like an awful waste, you know, dumping those giant metal vats straight into the lava, but what do I know? Posture check. Ooh. Oh, that's good, thanks. What's up, man? Good to see you. Gotta hit that yonky splunky dance, then the shrimpy, mimpy, black, whatever that means, I agree with you. Shrimpy, mimpy. That's right. Good to see you, Sabanary Dragon. Hope you're well. Yeah, I'm alright. I am okay. You know, ups and downs, but ups are good. I appreciate ups. I've been watching Twin Peaks. My wife and I started watching it a while back, and then it got to the segment with, I think it was John Cusack? David Duchovny, that was it. Where he was playing a trans woman, and I was like, I don't know if I'm ready for how painful this is going to be, but it turns out it actually is like one of the nicest representations in that era. Like it's really actually quite beautiful and quite nice, and it has one of the best, like, in my opinion, one of the best pro like LGBT statements coming from the mouth of the creator himself, which I think is really just exceptional. Like, clothes folding done. Welcome back. But yeah, so we're making our way through it. It's on like Pluto or whatever the fuck service with ads. But yeah, I fucking love Agent Cooper. He's goals for me. I really love it. Yeah, I mean, for real though, play possum. David Lynch was always on that king tier shit, for real. He's an exceptional. He was an exceptional human being, and he will be dearly missed. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! There we go. Oh, it's so scary every time. Here we go. Now I'm gonna beat this motherfucker's ass. That's so awesome. It's rare you get to see shows, movies that do that, and David Lynch was top tier in it, for sure. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Makes me very happy. Let's give up. Get out of here, idiot. I'm gonna kill you this time. Oh god, I can skip it! Oh, this is already the best game. I can skip it, dude. Yeah, go ahead. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Ow, man. Yeah. Oh, god damn it. Fuck! Oh, so close. I just need to, it's really hard to get a dude's attack patterns when you gotta reload the stage every single time, but I want that fucking skill, dog. I want it. Okay. Got 15 minutes left. I think I can do it. I don't want to go over too much. At all, if possible. Let's fucking get it. The stage itself isn't very long. It's just there's a couple of pockets that would just fucking end your life immediately. Kick his ass, Seabass. You could always take the death and see if you can squeeze by the point threshold. I might. More of a C+. Yeah, if I do well enough on other aspects, we'll see how bad death affects my score this time around. But I think dying more than once is just like that would seal my fate. That was close. Oh, that was close. Get my confidence back with this thing. Fucking bowling ball launcher. Let's go. Might make your life easier just to take a death and kill him anyway, just to memorize his patterns a bit. You can always still reload afterwards if the rank doesn't call you a wounded edge boy. It's such a funny word choice. Wounded edge boy. Whatever you say, weather boy. Yeah, I think I will do that, Kite. That's a good idea. What the fuck? I feel like Jump Slash is used to kill these guys. Oh no, it's the stun guys are actually have a little bit more HP. That's it. It'll never not be funny to me how unreasonably passive aggressive that title sounds. It's hilarious. Come on, baby. Yeah. We got it. I might have... There we go. I might have taken little enough damage this time around that I'll be able to do that. You know what I mean? Comfortably. Famous last words. I'm about to get hit a bunch, I'm sure. Yep. For a fact, I can't see that dude at all from here. Yeah, there we go. Didn't have to take damage that time. Now if I can sink this landing, which is about a 50-50 chance. Fuck. Yeah, I think probably the most consistent I can do it is by wall humping on that first falling canister, which because they don't give you quite enough time to do a dash jump on top of it and still not fall into the lava afterwards. That's only 3 minutes. It's crazy how demanding it is. Now, if I can sink this landing, feel like a poor choice of words in that situation. Fair, reasonable, sensible. Totally. Yeah.
Mission.
Nuts. Wow, I got him with the backswing. That was... Oh. All right. I think best comparison I could make is Shadow's level from the first game, or Phantom, whatever the fuck his name is. Shadow the Hedgehog looking motherfucker. That shit sucked. Anything with instant death, man, and like mandatory leaps of faith that are punished by murder, especially at the last half of the stage or even last quarter of the stage. That shit's fucked. I hate it. That does work. That does take place. I'm just gonna... Let's try that again. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Do some scouting. Do you want to die in lava? Yeah, thank you. Thank you for asking. I don't like that those are random, if I'm being completely honest. That is rude. I think, oh, nice. I think this game really, the one thing I will say about this series that I have, actual beef with is the fact that, you know, it's a Mega Man style game, which theoretically is built around, like, especially one that involves dying as much as this one, right? Like, as the difficulty curve being what it is. It depends on, I love it when it falls on, but it demands memorization, right? Which is fine. It's like, oh yeah, you just gotta remember where this shit goes, and you gotta execute accordingly. It's fine, right? But it also includes elements of randomness, like the fact that when Copy X final form was like where he was floating with his floating animation actually changed where his hitboxes were for his attacks. And it made it so that, like, it was much harder to dodge anything 100% consistently, right? I do not like it when RNG ends up being folded into grid-based or like 100% timing-based contexts. Like these ones, this is fine. This is just like a mini game. Who cares? A little randomness is fine. I don't need this to be 100% the same, but like when it's something that's like, and here you go. Like me being hit in the head by that freaking volcano as I'm trying to fight those, as I'm trying to fight the little cannonball launcher. A little irritating. That said, though, still incredibly fun game, and you know what you're signing up for. It's like this is to platformers what Elden Ring is to action games. Maybe not 100% that, but if you're going for a good rank, it can be brutal. All right, one more time. It's better work. Oh, all right, I overshot it. This is not taking as long as I'm expecting it. It's about a minute or two per attempt, so it's so funny I jumped in the goddamn hole. Alright, let's try again. And at first you don't succeed. Die more times. Open world. If there was like an open world element to, you know, I've talked about my dream game, which would be Mega Man X characters in, you know, a 3D action context. I know everybody's doing open world these days because it fucking rules. Whatever your opinion of that is, I find open world games to be very enjoyable. At times, I do often get lost. Like, I really like Devil May Cry 5, the way that it handled it, where there are like lots of little nooks and crannies to find in a largely in a linear context. Like it's very linear, but like all the environments are like beautiful, right? Just incredibly well put together. The secrets within them, I think, are very interesting. Like the secret missions and stuff, lining up the glyph with your like camera angles and shit. Being rewarded for exploration, but it's not necessarily like a fully exploration-based game, I think is cool. That would be cool, but also kind of neat to have like a really exploration, like, you know, really be able to explore the world of Mega Man X in any capacity, because it is a very interesting world. We've only gotten like snapshots of it. Like the most elaborate thing that we've seen in terms of like world expanding on it in sort of a more exploratory way is ZX, which is cool. But otherwise, it's just like you get snapshots through the different levels, and God knows where in the world these things like are for the most part, in terms of actual like continent and stuff like that. I noticed that the globe, like the map for the missions shit, is a globe. So one would assume that everything's all spread out in this game, right? I missed. It's fine. It's still a pretty good score. Doink. Bonk. Get the fuck out of there. blocked by my fucking face. Here we are again. Okay, this time for sure. Ah, fuck. A little too slow. That's what I was talking about. I love how violent it looks when enemies get blasted straight against the wall with the recoil rod. It's funny. It's really funny. Maybe I will just, I'll see if I can get this timing more consistent. Maybe I'll have my muscle memory in there, so if I have to try this again. I'd really rather beat this stage now and not have to, like, continue doing this for the rest of the fucking video tomorrow, you know what I mean? This is the stage that I recall having the hardest time with in my first playthrough. So I'm hoping that it'll be a little bit nicer from here, but we'll see. Go. Okay. So best result I had was waiting on that final platform until just the last minute, but I really feel like the other ones sink too hard for me to actually like stay on the up and up. I want to get it consistent. I think I only have... Okay, I have 2 lives left. That's fine. Okay. Thought maybe going ahead of it would do something better, but it did not. It's better to try it like this, I think. I think this is the strat. If I get to Blazing Blizzard, I'll just see if I can crack his pattern. Figure out exactly what he does. Yeah, they really fly insanely fast. Okay. Dude, I almost fucking died. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so that worked. It's like the way that it moves, it looks like you're just completely fucked. No matter how you go about it. So it's a little difficult to be confident, you know? Yeah. You such a good boy. Okay. Doink. Okay, so I'm kind of trading damage. Okay, if I stand right at the corner... Oh, never mind. It changes.
What is that all you got?
Let's try one more time. No lives left anyway, so this will be perfect. For recon. I love the fact that they use like the pulsing energy noise from Dragon Ball Z. Whatever you say, man. Don't. Okay. That has no fucking warning. At all. Man, this is crazy. Look how fast that comes out. I guess you gotta already be moving. Okay. Restart this game. Alright. It's a little over time. I'm gonna try one more time and we'll see if I can get it to work. Probably not, but let's give it a shot. Whatever is the next death, that's when I'm gonna head out. Might be sooner than later, you know what I mean?
Be careful. Mission.
Ah. it's just lucky for me. RNG. Seems like both the fireballs he shoots out of his main and throwing the main can't hit the left corner on startup. Yeah, on startup. I just have to remember that you have to jump the next time it comes around if you don't recoil rocket. Which I think maybe the strat is to do a combo first instance of the attack, and then recoil rod him before it comes back around. Oof, that was close. I hate it when those guys just fire from off screen. I think that's silly. The game registers them as existing before I can actually experience that. And so they're like, that little slight pause to begin with, that would ordinarily give me a chance to slay them. I don't get that. They just already pew-pewing. Vamos. Hey! With the tangerine yum-yums. The health in this game looks decidedly tangerine flavored to me. I don't know about y'all. I know. I said already that wherever I die is going to be the last time. You are late. That's true. I started a little bit late too, so I guess it's fine. Gotta give him the old hee-ha-ho and a gentle push. Hoo-ha-hoo! So, jeez. Doink. Sub-tank would be nice, but it wouldn't help against the main culprit right now, which is these fucking goddamn canisters. That's for all the marbles. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Yep, there we go. All right, well. I guess I have plenty more chances next week. Hopefully it's not going to be 2 entire streams of me failing for a while, but y'all are here for the vibes, not the stunning gameplay, which is great because you wouldn't get it. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out. As I persist through this really fucking irritating stage. Thank you for your persistence in turn. Next week, I will resume this for Mega Monday. Next Monday. Any more plunging into the lava, and Zero's going to give you the thumbs up on the way down. Yeah, really? That'd be a great Easter egg. But yeah, what the fuck is this? Get out of here. Sorry, a weird notification popped up on my Discord, which was apparently open. Let me see who else is on right now. Is Ian on? Yes, home safety hotline, baby. Okay. So many friends are online right now. Damn it. But I actually am going to be attending the Brutal Moose stream because I want to watch it. So that's where we're going. Sorry, everybody. But yeah, appreciate you guys hanging out. Next week I'll have it for sure. In the meantime, Vibey Wednesday is going to be our next stream in a couple of days. Be there or be square. I haven't decided what I'm doing just yet, but either way, it'll be Vibey. That's for sure. If you want to follow me, these are the places to do it. I'm going to listen to my music. There's the places to do it. Bandcamp, Spotify are the main ones, but it's on all streaming services. I only have like 3 songs, but it's fine. Working on it when I can. And if you want to hang out with me, this is the oh yeah, hold on. You want to support me? There we go. No pressure. If you have the means and the desire, those are the places to do it. And last but not least, if you want to hang out with me, join the Blecken crew. Picking up speed, baby. We got over 100, almost 120 members now, almost. Hell yeah. Anyway, see you guys soon. Love y'all. Hope you have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you on Wednesday probably. Bye-bye now. Let's raid Brutal Moose. Putting up the farewell screen. We're going to raid Brutal Moose. All right, farewell. Bye-bye.